Hey, what's up? What's up, Buffett Show? Welcome to the May edition of the 411. I can't believe we're in May already. Like, damn, this is like the 5th month already of the year. Now, go for feel Buffett. But you know, it's time flies when you're having fun, I guess. I know that we're having fun. I mean, there's a lot that's been happening in the brand, in Brand Uhuru, over the last 4 months. We're growing. That much I can tell you. We're growing, and with the growth of the restaurant per se, new challenges arise. Obviously, because before we used to cater just to a small kind of market, a small group, but now we have a mix of everyone. I mean, our space is widely known that it caters mostly for people who like alternative stuff, easygoing. But now we've seen an increase of, kind of people who are not per se into alternative things, but definitely are willing to try to tap into what we're offering. I was actually telling the team earlier on in my morning talk that we are actually, the leaders of this kind of new wave of people trying out new stuff, especially where we're based, because let's face it, there's no one that comes close to what we do. So we really are the leaders, because I've noticed in the last 4 months, actually this year, most of the decisions that were made in terms of new ideas, new services or new additions to what Uhuru Family Restaurant has to offer, whatever was added, it became a success, So that clearly shows and indicates that people are hungry for such things that we bring on board. So we are growing. And obviously, besides the challenges that we face with the growth, there comes more opportunity. So me as the brand head, have been, deep in thought. What can we add to the brand? Over the last 3 months, I've promised you guys that we're gonna be launching our fashion retail side of Head by Modisana. So I'm really pleased to tell you that is happening this month, and officially it will be launching on the 29th of May. That's a Sunday, and on that very same day we have lots in store. We're actually doing our first installment of our vinyl lifestyle session, which is called Sunday Was Wax. It will be basically a session whereby we invite fellow, vinyl collectors or spinners from around the Val and, Gauteng, Jozi as a whole. Let me just conclude it. The whole concept of Sunday Was Wax, it's fashion, food, and basically music. All the three ingredients that one would need, to kind of entertain themselves. So, I mean, it's long overdue, as a lot of you guys know that Uhuru, as a collective, we're very much into vinyl collection, listening to vinyls. Even when you come to Uhuru, you might now and then find us playing vinyls, or you might see them on display. So we kind of figured that it's high time that we also become the leaders of vinyl sessions in the Val, because they're nowhere to be found. I can't even remember last time I heard that there's a vinyl session in the hood. So we'll be the pioneers for that, under the guise of Sunday Was Wax, and that will be running for 3 months. It's the first one in May, second one in June, and the third one in July. Only 3 sessions, and it's a premium winter event. We're not gonna repeat it, going into the summer or spring. It's just strictly for winter. So I can't wait for that. So on that day we'll be launching, Ambivert, our fashion line. There's some new dope pieces. One of my favorites is actually this dope tote bag. We don't have the price yet, but it should be slightly above the current price point that we have for our extra large tote bags. The crate diggers, the baggy plants one. That was around 340, 380, the extra large one. But this should be around the same price. I'm not sure yet with the price. And we'll be selling a whole lot of thrift, some dope jackets. You'll see there's there's a photo shoot that we shot actually today on the set. Look out for that on my personal Instagram or on Brand Modisana Instagram. Check out the shoot. You'll see some of the dope gear that we have. There's more that's coming. I can assure you on that day that we'll have a lot of apparel available. We might even have shoes available. So yeah, we'll see. We're definitely going to be selling vinyls as well. So the spinners can come out. We're not going to be selling a lot, but there will be some vinyls for sale, probably around 20 or so, and which is something that obviously that will be a consistent thing throughout the three-part series of the session. We'll sell vinyls on each of the sessions, and we also gonna be launching Ambivert Records soon. So that includes artist management. So also with that side, there will be our head office for artists that are based around Joburg. We wanna try to squeeze in a small recording studio. So our producers can work with the hopeful artists that we sign under our record label. So yeah, man, that also brings me to part of what I want to go through today. I think it's not a secret that as a brand we're very much into music, and we've given a lot of alternative artist platforms via the various platforms that we've created. Jazz After Dark, the different shows that are on Uhuru TV app like Orange Live, Laid Back, you can name it. We've given a lot of them platforms. And personally, I think 2 years ago I used to manage artists. I used to manage a band, a jazz band, and 2 solo artists. And 1 Afro pop, Afro soul band. So it was 2 bands and 2 solo artists. So I ended up letting go of that, due to artist politics. I don't want to get into that, but one thing that I did learn, and one thing that I did gain from it, is definitely the thrill and the drive of making something happen. There's one thing that I love doing, is making things happen, thinking of something, putting my all into it, and watching it blossom. So that's the one kick that I got out of it, getting gigs for the guys, shooting music videos, turning around their social media, opening up some of their social media streams. I remember with one of the bands, they were going to launch the EP, so I was part of that. So just launching an EP, the work that goes behind it, radio interviews, the promotion, the marketing. So that's one thing I really enjoyed. So I can't wait to get back into that. Strictly alternative artists, we're going to keep to the core of what we do. So, and under Ambivert Records, it might not be in the next few months, but trust, believe, our artists are going to have vinyl, man. We're going to make sure that we press vinyls for them. And I'm already, in my head, I can already see the first vinyl dropping, which will be a collaboration between the artists that we'll be managing, under the record label. It's going to be 4 of them. So that EP will be, a collaboration between all those artists. And that's how we'll be launching ourselves as a record label that really means business. Come on, man. I really want to see some of these artists traveling overseas, going to these dope spots in the UK, in London, the underground scenes in North Europe, like Norway, Denmark, Sweden. They have a nice alternative scene out there. We really want to get invites for that. So yeah, man. So we're really coming in hard, visual wise, drip, music, different concepts. I'm really excited about Ambivert. So that's launching in June, July. Just after the fashion side of it, we will definitely drop in our record label. And yeah, man, if you are aspiring artist who's on the alternative side, yeah, man, you can look out for our page when we drop it, our social media page. Look out for that, and just look out for the information on what you might need to do to be able to sign up with us. And just to finish off on Ambivert Records, the style of management, I guess, for lack of a better word, because the one thing I believe, you cannot manage an individual. You know, you can help, you can guide, but how can you manage a moto? I manage you. You know, so that's pretty much what we'll be offering to the artists. We're offering them us as their guide to help them get to the step that they want to get to, along with their own work. It's not like when you sign with us now as an artist, no, it's a collaboration. We help each other, even when it comes to the finer details in terms of when we get gigs, paid gigs and whatnot. It will definitely be more beneficial for the artist than the record label. We would have played our part in managing to get you paid gigs and stuff like that, but it will definitely be in your benefit. When it comes to, you know, sharing or stuff like that, you know, the artist will always get more than what the label gets. You know, but with us, it will always be based on the work ethic. You know, we need homies to put in the work. We need them sisters to put in the work and be consistent. You know. So yeah, so the kids just walked in. Here's my phone, I want to show you. Yeah, they just walked in there and said, "Hello kids." Okay, yeah, so we gotta wrap this up, guys. So yeah, today was, hello Imani. So today was pretty much, today was pretty much about Ambivert, the fashion line. But again, thank you for the love, continuous love you guys are showing us. We didn't manage to get the full, we are way short anyways on the, what you call, can I get brain freeze, can I get the donation, what's that? The crowdfunding campaign, I forgot about it. Yeah, the crowdfunding campaign, yeah man. Offline we raised 2,000 Rand and you guys managed to give us 2.9. We bought a video light with that money because we can't buy a camera with it. But I'd just like to say again, for the last time, thank you for everyone who contributed their money. We managed to buy a video light and that will help us in productions. We're still currently using borrowed cameras, but obviously with the, you know, with the growth of the brand, I mean, we've accepted, we'll end up having to buy our own cameras eventually. But if you know any good Samaritan out there, or if you yourself are a good Samaritan and you've got money to spare, please donate back to work. I didn't mention Uhuru TV, but there's a lot happening behind the scenes. We're planning a relaunch. So whatever you see now on Uhuru TV is just us getting by. But we're creating a lot of content, film, documentary, new lifestyle shows for a relaunch. And on that relaunch, there'll be paid subscription for 30 Rand. I mean, subscription is long overdue because we've been running it as a free app. But the downside of running it as a free app is that when we lose equipment like we did, we don't even have money in our bank to replace. So it's only 30 bucks Buffet too. And we promise to give you dope content as always. So subscription will come through. Keep the app, don't delete it because we'll still give you content, shows like The Apprentice, you know, some music videos. There's some new short films that we've been testing out that will be coming out on the app. So delete the app, keep it. We're relaunching. There's going to be new mad updates on the app. Look out for that. That should be dropping around about spring, September. So yeah, man. Peace to your mind. Thank you for joining us. Sure. Yataka. Bye-bye, camera. Ka. Yataka, ma. Ka. Yes, I. Peace.